You're watching a video from CycleCruza's all-in-one sport bike channel. Subscribe today.
Hey guys, I'm out here, man. It's 46 degrees and it feels good. I love riding in cold weather myself. Just make sure you layer up and you're good to go. But yeah, a lot of you guys ask me about, you know, where's the best place to get parts for your motorcycle? I'm gonna tell you the best place that you can get OEM parts for your motorcycle that has the cheapest prices, some of the cheapest prices, at least from my experience and my research. And I've been working with Honda East dealership out in Toledo, or near Toledo, should I say, in Ohio, but they have some of the best prices on OEM parts. And I'll give you an example of this. Just recently, I had a bolt stick in my my rear tire. Yes, I had another damn road hazard that screwed up my rear tire. This is the second time. The first time was a nail. This time was a fucking bolt of all things. But anyways, yeah, the bolt stuck in my tire and it was sticking up halfway up, and it broke the rear fender and the rear hugger on my bike. You know, the fender that sits up just above the rear tire. It cracked a piece off. So I looked on eBay to see about replacing it. Usually that's the first place I go to, is eBay, to see if I can get a cheap deal. The cheapest that I found was $30, and that was somebody's used one. For brand new, people were they were trying to sell for like $50, $60. So what I do, I go to Honda East, where I bought a lot of OEM parts from in the past. Like I said, they usually have the cheapest prices. And what's cool about Honda East is they have a schematic that you can pull up on your bike, and it shows a blow-up chart of all your parts and a listing of all your parts for your bike. And for this, you know how much a rear hugger was? Brand new, OEM, $8.95. Don't get any cheaper than that, man. Now, as far as aftermarket parts, in my opinion, don't be scared to get Chinese aftermarket parts. Now, there's a lot of people out there that talk shit about aftermarket parts. Chinese aftermarket parts. You know, a lot of people talking shit. You know why? Because they're brand hoes. These are the people that are brainwashed into believing that if you don't get the top brands, you don't have the top quality. And that's bullshit, man. Because you know what? Half of those top brands, the stuff that you buy, half that shit is made in China. Oh shit, what's going on here? Must be, a tree went down. But anyways, a lot of the top brands out there, half the shit is made in China. And I'll give you an example of that. The AGV Sport Laguna leather jacket that I bought. Look at the tag on the inside of the coat. Made in China. I had an Icon Accelerant jacket earlier this year, leather jacket. Checked out the tag. Made in China. You'd be surprised, man. A lot of that shit, I bet you half the shit in your house is probably made in China. You know why? Because it's cheaper labor out there. But just because it's cheaper labor doesn't mean you're getting less quality stuff. So sometimes it is. Sometimes those knockoff brands are shit. But if you do the research, check out the forums, check out the reviews, and a lot of times these aftermarket parts are good quality. Like, I'll give you an example. I have the twowheels.com Chinese aftermarket levers right here. And by the way, I have an install video on these. And I've had these for about a year. They still look fantastic, and they work great. And I really love these shorty levers, much better than OEM, in my opinion. But you don't need to get the ASV levers and pay $200 for them. Fuck that shit, man. I don't know, some of you guys just like to blow money, man. Me, I like to invest my money. You know, I pay $30 for these shit. Excellent quality, looks good. Nobody knows the fucking difference. And I'll take that extra money that I probably would have spent on maybe some ASV levers for like $200 or something like that. I'll put it in some stocks and make money. See, I'm in the mentality of investment of making money. You know, not blowing the money. Don't waste your I'm giving you a tip to help you in your life financially. Get in the mindset of investing. You know, not the mindset of being a brand whore and paying all that extra money when it's totally unfucking necessary. Now, I know a lot of you guys like to go on the forums and you put in your signature, list all the fucking top name brands, parts, aftermarket parts you have on your bike. And I guess that helps you feel like you're the coolest fucking thing on earth. And really, a lot of us, I don't give a shit what you have on your fucking bike. You know? We don't give a fuck I don't care if you've got a fucking Pug screen, or you've got fucking ASV levers, or you got whatever, top brand fucking quality, you got a fucking power commander and all that bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck. We don't care. You know? But I'll tell you, you don't have to buy those top brands to have good quality shit. I have right here this windscreen that came with my aftermarket fairings from Moto. And by the way, these Moto aftermarket fairings are fantastic. Had no problems. Excellent. They look great. And they look great. And they perform great. I've had no problems whatsoever. And as you guys know, I did a full installation video from top to bottom on how to install aftermarket fairings on a 2007 or newer Honda CBR 600 RR. Probably one of the very few videos out there that'll show you how to install the fairings from top to bottom. And but yeah, man, I mean, who wants to spend, like, if you're looking for a whole new set of OEM fairings, dude, you're gonna pay like $3,000. It's probably half the cost of your fucking bike. Why would you do that, man, when you could get a set of aftermarket fairings and you only need to make one little modification and they'll fit fantastic? $500 shipped, or even less sometimes. You want to go with the ABS injection molded fairings, and if you get them from like I said, I can vouch for Moto. That's what I have on my bike, and I get compliments all the time on this bike, man, and they're fantastic. I've had these for a while now. And, you know, previous to these aftermarket fairings, I had some Red Bull fairings, as you guys know. And those were fantastic as well. I had no problems with them. You know, these aftermarket mirrors. You know, I already did a review video on these. And I'll tell you, I've had these for a while now. And I love these mirrors. These mirrors are way better than OEM, man. I can actually see behind me with these mirrors. OEM, I can hardly see behind me. You know, and a lot of people like to talk shit about these Chinese aftermarket mirrors with the integrated turn signal. Now, not all of them are made the same. You got to be very careful. I can vouch for these from the alphamoto.com. These are excellent quality. Like I said, it provides great visibility. The mirrors are clear. You know, some of those aftermarket parts, like I said, not all the Chinese aftermarket stuff is on the same quality level. You got to be very careful, and that's where research pays off. But I tell you, man, these are awesome. They provide great visibility to oncoming traffic with the integrated turn signals, because I have the Hot Bodies flesh mount turn signals, which, by the way, came with the bike. I probably wouldn't have bought Hot Bodies because I'm not a brand whore. I probably would have got some Chinese knockoff flesh mounts. But fantastic quality, man. Highly recommend them. And I will be doing an install video on these, by the way. I have all the footage, but I just never got around to editing all the video. And like I said, that takes a lot of time, and I really dislike doing maintenance videos, to be honest with you, and how-to videos, because it takes a long time to do them. And I really do it for you guys, more than anything, to help you guys out. But yeah, they'll be coming soon. I still have a bunch of other maintenance videos that I need to do. Hopefully I'll get up this winter, because if we get any bad weather, that'll give me some time. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time to edit through that video and get some more videos up. But yeah, guys, don't be scared to get Chinese shit. Like I said, half of the shit you got in your house is Chinese. And I don't mean it's shit. I'm just talking shit. But it's not, it's excellent quality stuff, man. Ducati bikes, you think Ducatis are the fucking shit. You're like, I got a fucking Ducati, man, a fucking Ducati. The fuck a Ducati. I think those things are overrated, those bikes. I tell you, man, I've heard people have a lot of problems with those fucking bikes. And they sound like shit to me. I know a lot of you guys like that sound, that raspy sound. But I don't like it. But that's just my opinion. And who am I? I'm nobody. But I don't care. It's my opinion. I think it sounds like shit. And I think Japanese bikes are better than Italian bikes. But I will say this. I think Ducati makes some sick designs. I love their designs. And that goes for most of the European bikes, to be honest with you. Aprilia, BMW. I love all their designs are freaking hot. Honda needs to get with the program and start building some hot designs again. They've slacked. But I'll tell you one thing, Honda has the best quality. And also, that sentiment is reflected in racing, professional racing. Who wins MotoGP this year? And has won many times? Honda! Marc Marquez. Congratulations to Marc Marquez, by the way, for winning the MotoGP championship. That's a bad mofo, baby. He's a beast out there on the track. But that Honda has helped him big time, man. Because Honda quality is the best, in my opinion. Japanese bikes, period, man. All of them. Kawasaki, they won the, Tom Sykes? He won the Superbike Championship. Not Ducati, you know? For those of you Ducati brand whores out there. Until next time, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces. Hey guys, if your fingertips ever get frosty, pull over on the side of the road somewhere safe and just take your gloves off, put your hands in the back of the exhaust here, and man, it'll warm them up real nice. Yeah!
And it's time for CycleCruza's recommended video.
Hi-Viz is the way to go, baby. So check out my Scorpion EXO 500 Neon Oil helmet review. Gotta love those choppers, baby. Check out this moto vlog where I discuss the next bike I might want to buy. Check out my Chinese fairings installation video. Make your bike look good long time. What did you say? What did you say? I can't hear you. You keep riding with no earplugs, you'll be talking like that too. Check out this moto vlog. Get your CycleCruza sport bike themed apparel at CycleCruza.com.
CycleCruza.com.
Hey, subscribe to my blog over at CycleCruza.com for tips and great deals. Also, click like on my Facebook page for new updates, and that's Facebook.com/CycleCruza1.